In today's video, I'll answer your question, what does it mean that we should not let our left hand know what our right hand is doing, in Matthew chapter 6, verses 3 and 4. Then afterward, as always, I'll share some helpful resources, so stick around until the end. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus said, "But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you." Matthew chapter 6, verses 3 and 4. Jesus' command to give in such a way that one hand is unaware what the other hand is doing is obviously not to be taken literally. The context suggests that the injunction not to let your left hand know what your right hand is doing refers to giving alms in secret and stands in contrast with drawing attention to our giving. Those who give in order to receive accolades from others have already received their reward. Matthew chapter 6, verse 2. God will reward those who give in secret. Of course, hands do not have a mind of their own, and a person cannot really hide something in one hand without the other hand knowing about it. Jesus' illustration makes use of hyperbole, purposeful exaggeration to make a point. We should perform our charitable giving with such confidentiality that if possible, our right hand wouldn't even know what the left hand is giving. In other words, we should maintain an extremely low profile when giving gifts and performing acts of mercy. Modesty, not ostentation, is the hallmark of a follower of Christ. Jesus' illustration of the left hand not knowing what the right hand is doing follows his serious condemnation of hypocrites, likely the Jewish religious leaders in the previous verse. So when you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and on the streets to be honored by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full. Matthew chapter 6, verse 2. Jesus also refers to these hypocrites in Matthew chapter 6, verse 5 regarding prayer, and Matthew chapter 6, verse 16 regarding fasting. After dealing with three common religious practices, almsgiving, prayer, and fasting, Jesus says not to store up treasures on earth, but in heaven. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. When we give with stealth, without our left hand knowing what our right hand is doing, we avoid the temptation of hypocrisy and lay up a truly priceless reward in eternity. Do Jesus' words, "Do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing," mean we should never let others know about our giving? Not necessarily. The focus is on the motive of our giving. Our generosity is to be motivated by our love for God and our focus on eternity rather than the temporary praises of people. Because of the temptation for pride associated with public displays of generosity, it is best not to draw attention to our gifts to those in need. Want to learn more? Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Visit gotquestions.org for more great content and check out the details section below this video. There you'll find one book I recommend along with several links to related questions. If you'd like to learn about Bible Munch or if you're interested in bite-sized devotionals, subscribe to Bible Munch on YouTube. It's linked right here. Now remember, got questions? The Bible has answers. We'll help you find them.